Ndị be anyị ekenere m unu. Asị m ka nke e chiri ya zelu. Asị m unu ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma, site n'ebe isi wee na-esore anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa na Eastern News 24. Anyị si na ọ ya dịrị onye ọbụla na mma ka bụ ndị na-esore anyị n'ilu akwụkwọ n'ihe anyị na-ebe dị iche iche. N'ụbọchị nke taa anyị si na ọ ya dịrị anyị Igbo na mma na anyị yarị ka echi na echi ede agwụ agwụ. Ife anyị na-akpọ ya bụ ife wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa bụ ife anyị na-akpọ ya bụ morning tea n'ilu akwụkwọ. Ihe a bụ gbasịta maka ya bụ ihe na-eme na obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, ana gbasịta maka nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ. Dịka o si dị, o nwere ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'ilu akwụkwọ nwetara unu ka unu ga ya bụ ife, unu ga-esi ya bụ ife na tinye alụ nke unu ife unu chere gbasịta maka ihe ndị a niile o kwugasị n'ilu akwụkwọ dị iche iche n'ụbọchị nke taa na morning tea. Dịka ị na-ege ya bụ ife, dropkwara your own comment n'ilu akwụkwọ, ọ dịkwa nnukwu mkpa. All right, over to you, sir.
One Igwe, which I exposed last time, Hope Uzodinma Igwe, he is involved in kidnapping. He is the one kidnapping people, and when they kidnap, they are accusing Biafrans. This man was arrested and is still locked up till today. Did you hear it in any media? They have transferred the man back to Imo State. I mentioned his name. I mentioned his name last time. He is kidnapping and killing people. There was a guy that came back from abroad. He went and kidnapped that guy and killed him. And this man is a right-hand man of Hope Uzodinma, a Igwe of Obodo. And why are nobody talking about it? As I'm talking to you today, the man is still in detention. Because this is part of them. The same thing that happened to this man, Mazen Kano brother. Nobody talked about it. No media. He was detained for 3 good months. No media. The same Igwe is still in detention. As I'm talking to you here now, Igwe is still detained. They have transferred him back to Owerri for kidnapping.
All right.
Now the issue. Okay. Then the issue of what would you talked about the issue of Amaka. Amaka own is that the government of Biafra, like we have done to every other person, we don't discriminate. Like we said, even if she don't support Biafra, we will fight for her. Even if she don't support Biafra, we will provide a lawyer for her. We want to use her to make a very big statement to Nigeria and to those who think they can cajole and bully Biafrans all over the world. The time is over. That time where you bully Biafrans is over. Except we don't know about it. Even if the person have attacked me before, I will be in the forefront of fighting for that person. As a Prime Minister of Biafra, that is me. Even if you have done it in the past, the Master Prophet that was making juju, everybody saw him making incantation. Simon Ekpa is going to die. He died, baby. Simon Ekpa, P2P. At the end of the day, he did not build his channel on YouTube. Even when me, I don't have a YouTube channel today. I asked Biafrans to follow him so he can continue to do whatever he's doing on YouTube. But this is a man who was on social media making incantation against me. So it does not matter whether you support Biafra or not. Once you are a Biafran, anywhere in the world, and this Abike Debris and Nigeria government call for it, I will be there to fight for you.
That's the heart of a goat, the heart of a leader. And that Amaka,
as I'm talking to you today, Amaka have blocked all the Nigeria criminals, IPOP criminals. She has blocked all of them. Nobody can have access to her again.
And the video she made, she was not actually insulting you or talking against. She was insulting those that, especially there's one criminal they say he stays in Venezuela. He was insulting them, asking them if they are stupid. Why should they ask her to make a video to talk against somebody, which she was talking about you, to talk against you and send to them for them to post.
It was that same person in Venezuela that told the Amaka that I work for Fulani. And Amaka was asking him, are you sure? And then he said he want to bring evidence to Amaka. And at the end of the day, he changed the topic. Because I listened to the voice where somebody was playing it on social media. You see, we have gone past this level of all those nonsense. I don't have that time. I have provided and assured Amaka that the government of Biafra will be there for her any day, anytime, including providing the legal services, whatever she needs. Biafra government will use her as an example. It is not the time we'll do saga on social media is over. Now it's a government, and that's why what we did first is to provide evidence and to support whatever she has said. Nobody else did it. It was after our support on her statement that many people, even Peter Obi, begin to retract from his statement. You remember that Peter Obi condemned her?
Exactly.
Yeah, all of them condemned her. It was after the government of Biafra came and said, no, enough is enough. She must be protected. That is when Peter Obi retracted from his statement. Every other person, they did not see it from that perspective. So we set example and we set the precedent for others to follow. So Amaka is our own, whether she supports Biafra or not. She's a Biafran, and because an attack on her as Amaka, as an Igbo person, is an attack on Biafra. Anytime Amaka Okechukwu is bullied by Nigeria government, is a bully on Biafra people. And that's how I see it. So it does not matter whether she supports us or not. But I believe that this will teach her a lesson. To understand that there is only one hope, which is in Biafra.
Thank you, sir. Now, lastly, I was happy when I heard you talked about the eternal Dwakanono and of course the amnesty, those who are taking amnesty, and you promise when you come to
eternally Dwakanono have started, and I don't want to discuss that publicly. A very ruthless eternally Dwakanono have started. Go and mark my word.
Yes, that one.
Including those that are making all this nonsense on social media. I got Doha Canon is Butaka. Watch and see.
Yes. So will you now mention the communities as you promised when you come on space?
I will not mention the communities. They know themselves, and I believe they listen to us.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Biafra Unite. PM, can we take 1 or 2 more questions, sir?
If I take 10 more questions.
Wow. PM deserves a round of applause. Thank you, PM. We're done here. Okay, we move. Let's give the veteran in the house. Veteran Dragon, please unmute yourself, veteran.
Yeah, thank you. Please, I don't know whether my voice is coming out.
Your voice is loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, my Honorable Minister of Information. Thank you so much, Deputy Minister of Information. My Prime Minister, I want to salute you especially for who you are, for what you are, and for what you represent. There are 2 things I want to mention here. One, I want Biafran to reflect on one thing. Then second is, I want to re-echo one of the things you said in your opening remark. What I want Biafran to reflect on is, Biafrans, please, can you imagine the situation we would have been in if after the kidnap and the rendition of our leader, and there was nobody like our Prime Minister? Can you just have a reflection of what you think would have been the situation, knowing fully well that the IPOB, PLC Limited Nigeria have sold out, and if our Prime Minister did not take up this assignment, what do you think would have been the position now? Can we just reflect a bit? Just have a very sober reflection. What would have been happening today? Then the Biafran struggle would have been silent. Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have been indefinitely forgotten. Probably he would have died. Because the oxygen that is still giving him life today is the fact that he's hearing the exploit of our Prime Minister. So my Prime Minister, I want to thank you immensely for what you are doing for us, for taking up this tax.
Thank you. Did we lose him?
there are something you mentioned. There are something you mentioned in your opening remark. You said before now we have been on this freedom struggle based on our grievances and our pains. But come December 2nd, Biafrans would have given you a mandate of over 50 million votes. Not 50,000, not 1 million, 50 million votes, mandating you to fight for them. Fight for them. And so I want Nigerian government, I want Asurok, I want non-Biafrans, I want Biafrans to take note of this. That for the first time, we have a government with over 50 million votes giving him the mandate to fight for them. And like you said, with that mandate, we now have a legitimate right to do whatever we can do to make sure that Biafra is restored. So I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you. I want to say from my heart, I love you. Please continue what you are doing for us. We are all solidly behind you. There is no shaking. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You have Biafra's mandate.
Thank you very much. When they tell you,
God bless you.
They tell you we are forcing people to sit at home. Just remind them that 50 million has voted. Without
and in democracy, and in democracy, we say majority will have their way, while the minority will have their say. So by December 2, majority will have their way. So whoever is ranting after that,
the caliber of people that we come as observers in Finland.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much, my honorable Prime Minister. I love you.
Thank you, veteran. Thank you. And somebody just entered in, and I'm going to give you the mic.
We have over 1,700 people live on this emergency space today.
Awesome. Awesome. Success, please. You want to say something? Grab the mic, please.
Yes, good evening. Good evening, PM. Good evening, everyone listening wherever you are across the globe. I was busy with other things and I never knew that we were on space. I'm sorry for coming late. So, Prime Minister, thank you very much. You have given us a voice, a boldness. Have also given us power and authority. I'm telling you, what you did now, you may not be able to, maybe if you are to see half of the distance, you may not be able to see it. But I think future will help you to see what you have done for Biafran people. And on this, I will say thank you very much. Thank you. The victory that the Biafran Defense Forces secured today is quite unimaginable. Very, very unimaginable. And you can see the zoo are not talking and they're not reporting it. This is just for today. The 2 to 3 days victory, past victories, they didn't even report it. And Biafrans are aware of it, especially those who are living within that very area of concern. They are very much aware of it, but the zoo media choose to stay silent so that they can give to the world the impressions that there is no war going on in Nigeria. There is war going on. And that's why Soludo cried that since February, there was no thing coming into the account of NNPC. He is very sure saying it because simply there is war against Nigerian economy. There is war against Nigerian state. There is war against everything that Nigeria represents. And who is waging this war? the Biafran people are waging war of liberation against them under the auspices of the Biafran Republic government in exile, which Simon Ekpa is the prime minister. And if not for prime minister, this thing wouldn't have happened. And he came at the right time, and God knows why he came at this very time. So, Prime Minister, we are very proud of you, and we are so much proud of BDF, BLF, and the Biafran Naval Forces, who have already taken over the Bakassi Peninsula. There is a great news coming from the Bakassi Peninsula as I'm talking to you right now. So there is progress in this, and this is giving Biafran the assurance that December 2nd is sacrosanct. Nigerian government has already started preparing their bags to leave before December 2nd because they know they no longer secure support from Europe, they no longer secure support from America. They ran to China where they are owing billions of dollars to Chinese government, and there is no help coming from there because Chinese government cannot borrow them a dime again. They are looking for a way to retake whatever they have borrowed to Nigeria, and there is no way to do that because Nigeria oil is no longer drillable. Drillable in the sense that the Biafran forces have already taken over all the drilling points, and it is no longer happening. Nigeria is economically emaciated now as I'm talking to you. So, courtesy of the Prime Minister, that is why you see Ray Omokri crying from wherever he is hiding. That's why you see others, even the IPOB Nigerians, they are crying and other things. First, they kill people, and they deny that it is not their people. They brought the image and say it's Simon Ekpa boys. And a few days to come, they started releasing press statements. So they investigate. Investigate what? They didn't kill your people. Why is Soludo investigating?
People. So the constitution is something that involves everybody, including referendum on the constitution. People have to speak. Now, when Goodluck Jonathan conducted the confab, did they accept it? Are they not state actor? Is Goodluck Jonathan not a state actor? Let's even assume that they are the state actor. Who is President Jonathan? President Jonathan was a president, organized confab. This is a sitting president, organized a confab, which they believe could be a solution as at then. This northern oligarchy, they refused. So today you want to tell me you want to write a constitution. Our own referendum is going to, they must accept it, either in peace or in pieces. We're already in pieces. So I don't think, you think we are going back? You think we are going back? Today, 3 armored tank was destroyed. You think we are going back? Today, Ogbuniwe bombed about 20 of them. You think we are going back? I don't think you know what we are doing actually. They must accept our referendum. We have provided a solution for our problem. And that solution has been accepted by over 50 million people. So even if there's going to be any other referendum, the government of Biafra, which we have actually instituted, have our map, is going to be in charge to conduct that referendum. Apart from that, we will fight. And fight. The remaining people will get Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I believe the Nigerian government have listened to this submission. My second question to you, sir, which have number B part, is this.
I told you.
Yes.
People that is coming here for American visa interview.
The Prime Minister.
Go ahead.
The Prime Minister in one of your X submissions or one of the information you made us to understand.
Let me understand you first. They say you have number 2 question. So this one is number 1B.
Number 2B.
2B. Okay.
2A.
2A. All right, go ahead. Because I don't understand this where this A and B is coming from. So go ahead.
you know, Deputy Minister said I should answer only 2 questions. So I have to make number 2, A and B, so that it will fall within that same 2.
Okay.
So, my Prime Minister.
Number 2A now.
Yes, okay. Number 2A, sir.
Go ahead.
The PM, you tweeted some time ago that the Finnish police foiled 5 kidnap attempt on you and the 2 assassination attempt. I say kudos to them. And I want to ask you, the Finnish police, were they able to do this because you are one of the influential citizens of the country as a councillor in Leti, or is it how they are functioning in the country, irrespective of any citizen of Finnish, they have to defend it with everything that they have got?
This is how they defend everybody in Finland, whether you are a citizen or not a citizen.
Wow.
Yes. It doesn't matter your status. Once you are threatened, they take it very serious. And that's why I'm bringing Finland to Biafra. You know, when I'm telling you people I'm bringing Finland to Biafra, it is not a joke. We're going to have the same system.
Wow.
Thank you, my Prime Minister. I must say kudos to the Finnish police. They are exceptionally and wonderful in their discharge of their duties. Now, the big question is this. You accuse the Nigerian government of terrorism against you and the Biafran people. And it's the same Nigerian government that is coming on social media to tell us that they are working with the European Union in order to extradite you. They have not been able to make comments concerning this accusation against them.
If anybody from European Union listening to them, make a bend.
You get that?
I get that, and I believe they get it as well. Thank you so much. I have other questions, but let me give on for others. Thank you.
Are you not seeing how silent they are?
Of course, and that is why I'm worried.
I think I'm somebody that they can push around. They thought that when they say, let me tell you what is going on. They think that when they say, oh, European Union, I will go back and start hiding. That's what they are looking for. What I don't know is that I'm well grounded. It is not this right that I know very well. This is my right that I know very, 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 very well. You know the inner and everything. You want to come and you stay in your zoo country there to come and tell me what is happening in Europe. No, but if European Union answer these people, make a bend.
Wow.
European Union. Who European Union? Nonsense.
Thank you.
Next question, please.
Okay, Biafra Unite, I am sure you are also loaded like David, but please minimize your questions to 1 and 2. Please don't let it have B and C and D, please.
I had you, Bam. I will make it 1, 2, and 2B, 2A, only 2A. Thank you.
And for people who don't know, David is the Lazen, Biafra Lazen in Gambia. So for people who don't know him, David Nana is the Lazen officer of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile in Gambia.
Wow.
He's doing a very good job there. David,
Mozambique, sir.
Mozambique. Okay. All right. Mozambique. Sorry.
Yeah, David, you deserve a round of applause. Thank you. All right, Biafra Unite, please go to the mic.
All right, thank you. I hope I'm coming out clear, please.
Clear, sir.
Your Excellency, Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpanjoko, I thank you so much for your great jobs. And I want to go straight to the question. But I want to draw your attention to the current challenge on Twitter, which has been trending since yesterday and today. I don't know if you are aware of it, but this trend or challenge is that the Afon Jazz are the ones now telling us who to use his name or who to use his picture for our struggle and of course our fundraising. So these challenges, they are now saying, according to the tweets which I have seen already, they say that you are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's face for our flyers on fundraising. That if you think, including IP.
Daloli nene umu ife kunu si wene sola ni dwa akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24 n'ụbọchị nketa anyị na-akpọ ya morning tea. Unu anụgonu ya bụ ife mkpakọrịta ụka ya bụ ife Maazị Simon Ekpa bụ Biafran Prime Minister or Biafran Republic Government na-eze anyị dịka o si dị n'afọ ka o si ada n'iru akwụkwọ. Gịnị ka ị nwere ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile kwugasị n'iru akwụkwọ dị iche iche dropụla ya on the comment section below. Ọzọ dịkwa ka ibe ya bụ na nke a bụ ụbọchị izu gị na-esonyere anyị n'iru akwụkwọ, onye na-afụ ya bụ ihe onyonyo anyị kaba alụ ka ị like ya and turn on notification, share kwe ka o wetakwa ndị ọzọ ụmụnne anyị dị n'ebe dị iche iche aka. Daalụ rinne na Igbo ọma na-ege ntị. Oge na-adịrị anya onye ndu ya apụta n'ụlọ mkpọrọ. Ka emesịanụ ụmụnne m.